Hi, welcome to 2024 ACCA. And my name is Steve Chen. I'm the fellow member of ACCA. I also teach ACCA papers and the ACCA Global Exam Marker as well. I'm happy today that I can go live via the YouTube channel to talk you through what each of the ACCA exam paper actually contains. Now, if you go to my website, globalapc.com, you can get access to a range of free of charge resources and also the paid resources related to my online courses. I've helped thousands of students pass the ACC exams in these years. Now, in today's webinar, I'd like to take you through to each of the ACCA paper in turn and what each ACCA paper actually contains, and my tips of how to combine your ACCA papers in the upcoming sitting exam. Firstly, let's start from a strategic professional level. You may be aware that actually there are 4 papers at the strategic professional level. There are AAA, Advanced Audit, the APM, Advanced Performance Management, the ATX, Advanced Taxation, also the AFM, Advanced Financial Management. Now, each of the paper in turn, really that for different individuals, they are pursuing different career goals. So, for example, if you're choosing the AAA, Advanced Audit and Assurance, so for example, if you're working in Hong Kong, or if you're working elsewhere, that you aim to become the auditor, yes, choose AAA. Now, the career path for AAA is that, yes, it enables you to become the non-executive directors of a company to overseeing the performance of the executive ones. The IT audit specialists, so nowadays, yes, we've got blockchain, stuff and AI, so you can certainly go for the AAA and become a specialist of that. The audit partner, particularly if you're wanting to set up your own audit firm, the audit firm nowadays, yes, you can set up your proprietorship or the sole trader business that you can sign your name on the audit report. Alternatively, work as a partnership or the limited liability partnership is entirely up to you. Internal auditors, external auditors, pension auditors, and so on, yes, go for AAA. That's the best paper. Now, what AAA really covers, firstly, is the anti-money laundering issues. Okay, so making sure that be aware that the audit firm is not laundering the crime money, but at the same time, it's very important that you spot any clues that the client's company having money laundering activities. If you fail to spot them, subsequently, the audit firm may be sued. So this paper is actually telling you and teaching you how to reduce your risks related to those areas. Yes, audit the historical financial information. That is nothing new. It's just coming from the AA or the Audit and Assurance studies and also the SBR strategic business reporting by emphasizing on the importance of the IFRS applications. But very important is the ISO 600, yes, audit of group. So if you go to my website, for example, clicking on the AAA, for example, you can see my demo course. I'll teach you the exam technique for the AAA, but at the same time, you can also see the past exam questions walk through. And most importantly, yes, you can go to the ACCA articles. I've summarized them for you. Click on AAA, and you will see my video on the ISO 600 in there. Yeah, this video. Okay. So very, very important from the exam's point of view. At the same time, the non-audit assurance engagement must also be very important as well. So making sure that you know how to check the prospective financial information. So if your client's company is going to borrow some money from the bank and requiring you to provide confidence to the bank, and therefore you will need to know the exam, the report format, and the procedures involved. And also very important, yes, nowadays we talk about the concept called ESG, and that's why social environmental audit, yes, very important as well. So this paper, I must say, is challenging, and the key to pass AAA is all about exam technique. I must say that exam technique plays a very, very important role in this paper. Unlike in other papers, but the key to pass the AAA is all about exam technique. It's how you demonstrate to the examiner that you've got the ability of storytelling. Okay, you need to tell the story to the examiner. You need to focus on the details. Very, very important. You can't say that I checked the document. You must say check what document and for what purposes. You can't get this wrong. And this is why you can see the passing rate of this paper is extremely low. However, with my course, for example, you can actually download the course notes, clicking on the AAA, for example, and clicking on the education book. And you can see that it will direct you to my education book. And also I've created my own summary of the revision notes in just about 100 pages. You can see that there are lots of exam technique in there. So for example, yes, I told you about the exam itself and also the exam technique. I personally divide the AAA exam into 15 types of exam techniques applicable. You can't simply, students can't simply pass this paper with only one exam technique, because this paper is all about the exam technique. Trust me, this is why so many students failed. At the same time, I can show you the revision notes as well. Okay, it's the sample, just a few pages. I created my own summary on how to answer each type of question in turn. So for example, I summarize the writing approach for the business risk for each of the category situation. I can directly copy and paste them in the actual exam. Okay. Now that's all about the AAA. So that's all about the AAA, right? That's all about the AAA. Now, from my perspective, then, the combination of AAA with other papers, firstly, AAA with SBR. Yes, my top priority. You can certainly do that. I must say that the writing approach in the AAA paper is quite different from the AFM. In AFM, when the markers marking the script, they find the keyword, okay, rather than reading a full paragraph in most circumstances in the AFM. However, in the AAA, yes, will be very tough, and the marker and the examiner will be very harsh in making sure that you have the ability of storytelling and making sure you explain things in a perfect manner. So very, very important in that. At the same time, AAA with SBL, I would say no, because the writing approach is absolutely different now. Okay, so don't mix them up. So instead of simply going for the AAA plus another paper, why not just to go for AAA alone? So I would say the perfect match will be with SBR, but I will also highly recommend my students to go for AAA alone. Okay, so that's my top tip. Best of luck then with your AAA.